Hello, everyone, and welcome to today. Christy and I are thrilled to be able to bring you really groundbreaking science in the beauty industry. Sometimes we talk about what we think is the most hot topic, our hot products or most popular products, but sometimes we kind of forget, like, oh, well, actually, what's the most effective products? What's the most science-backed products? And what we don't think about is what's really happening on the inside because our reflection of the outside, our skin, hair, nails, right, really is telling us what is really the health coming from the inside. So today we are going to bridge that gap for you and really talk about some of the latest groundbreaking research that's been shown of both what's healing from the inside as well as what's healing and improving beauty on the outside. So it's absolutely a pleasure to be with you guys. And thank you to whoever invited you. They obviously thought so much of you to say, come take a look. This is something that can really improve your health. And I think you should find it fascinating. I know both for Christy and I, we get excited about talking about this all day long. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Christy, and Christy and I will get rocking and rolling. But Christy is an integrative esthetician. She's had 28 years as a veteran medical esthetician working alongside dermatologists and plastic surgeons. She is certified in whole foods nutrition, taking a holistic approach to beauty and healthy aging. 8 years ago, at the age of 50, after losing two businesses, Christy found LifeVantage and knew it was the perfect vehicle during a very challenging time to sharing life-changing products, to share life-changing products that address root cause of aging in beauty and earn passive income at the same time. It's really beautiful. And now Christy's been helping people with these LifeVantage products for over 8 years. She's helped thousands of people reach their health goals, beauty goals, and really build entrepreneurship. She lives out in Colorado with her amazing husband, Dave. They've got 4 grown kids and 7 grandkids. And her mission is to help others achieve the quality of life through optimal health, as well as financial success and independence using LifeVantage in the vehicle. Christy, thank you for saying yes to really sharing your knowledge with us today. It's going to be so much fun.
I love talking about this, so thank you for inviting me. It's my
Oh my
pleasure.
gosh, you are welcome. Ladies, I'm going to kick it off a little bit just to get us started. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Kelly Lepsha, and I'm a physical therapist. I have specialized in neurological disorders for 30 years. So Christy and I are kind of like hand in hand in our almost 30 years of work out there. And I really found 10 years ago the same is people were already coming to me sick and injured. And I'm like, well, how can we make them like unsick, right? Meaning, can we really work on prevention? And I jumped into the whole world of functional medicine, anti-aging, longevity, activating our genes. And I found this company. And if I could download all the stories in my brain into yours, you all would be, give me every single product your company has. But just to get us started, it has transformed our family's life also from a health perspective as well from a financial perspective, where now I was able to leave our clinic in Orange County, California, a year and a half ago. I now build businesses online. Now my kids are older. We also have 4 kids. And it's just fun. And really, I'm blessed to be able to share true health with people all around the world. And also in today's world, share a financial opportunity. And honestly, Christy, today I feel like it's an extra special day because today we all woke up to the news that Dr. Casey Means has been nominated as the new Surgeon General. And what tells me is all of you and people out there in the world are craving better health, real science, better health. So let me share screens with you. And I'm just going to tell you a brief of where this started and where these products started. And I'm going to really let Christy take it over from her whole background as an integrative esthetician. Okay, just give me a thumbs up to make sure you guys can see the screen. I'll put it in present mode. Okay, fabulous. So here's Christy and I. Welcome. And we're going to talk about the new science, aging beautifully from the inside. And the company that we are really introducing you today is the company called LifeVantage, which is the activation company. And when we say activation, activation means turning on pathways from the inside of your body to ultimately heal, versus we historically have been used to eating things or taking supplements from the outside versus activating from our bodies from the inside. But today we're really going to discover a few things. Groundbreaking wellness breakthrough, helping women feel radiant. Who doesn't want to feel radiant? Feel energized and confident in every season of their life. Because I think all of us, when we feel confident, then we can really even do great things, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about a few different products here. And you see, we're going to talk about skincare, we're going to talk about collagen. But let me give you just 2 or 3 minutes of where this all began. This is a research study from 2015, and today is not a research science webinar whatsoever, but I just want to set the scene. Washington State University did a literature review, and they were looking at how do we get the body to really heal and repair. And what they found is they looked into the research of a new pathway that it's not new. We all have it in our bodies, but it was newly discovered. And this pathway is the master regulator of detoxification in our bodies, which we all know we need. It's the master regulator of producing antioxidants, right? Getting our own body to produce antioxidants. It's the master regulator of anti-inflammatory, meaning can we put out the fire of that inflammation in the body? We all need that. And other cytoprotective mechanisms, meaning, right, protecting us from other toxins damage out there in the world. Well, the conclusion was NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. And why is that so important to you today? Is because this flagship product I'm going to introduce and why the company even has a skincare line is because of this technology. So, the slogan of the company is we take it to make it. We empower our bodies to make antioxidants, the proteins, the enzymes that we need for better health. And as an extra benefit, when you share activation, you can share your whole life, like Christy and I are doing here, and so many others. So, with this, all I want to say is it's been around a long time. If you can look at how old that slide is of ABC News report from 2005, the gentleman in the white coat, this product started to be formulated all the way back in the 1960s. It finally came to market in 2003. It launched on ABC News in 2005. And ultimately, it got the buzz because what this product, Protandim Nerve 2, this gentleman that formulated it, does is it reduces oxidative stress in the body. And I think we all know that oxidative stress is damaged cells leading to aging, leading to many other disease processes we don't want. So, literally, it was like and is like anti aging in a bottle. It can flip the switch of your own body's pathway, that NRF2 pathway, to heal and repair. Well, when universities got word and heard, oh my gosh, something can reduce oxidative stress, we're studying oxidative stress. How can we get our hands on this? Well, that's where research got started all around the world. One of those universities was Louisiana State. I'm going to come back to that in a second, but just keep it pinned in the back of your mind that Louisiana State was doing some studies and they were studying the link of oxidative stress and skin cancer. Well, what I want you guys to know is oxidative stress or this free radical damage, it affects everything. We're going to be focusing on the skin today, but it affects everything in your body, right? So when we fix the cell, we as humans get well. We fix everything. If the inside gets healthier, the outside gets healthier. And over here, the National Library of Medicine, this is just showing if you go here, pubmed.gov, if you're a nurse, a doctor, a pharmacist, a physical therapist, like if you want to know where research is, you go to the National Library of Medicine. You can type in oxidative stress and whatever process that you're looking at. Right now, we're looking at beauty, we're looking at skin. You're going to find hundreds, if not thousands, of articles. So, this is the flagship product the company was founded on. This is what Christy saw and said, this is fascinating. Let me see what this does in my clients. But Protandim Nerve 2, we take it to get our body to make those antioxidants so we can start making glutathione, catalase, SOD. You don't need to know all the science names. Just know what once we thought we had to eat our antioxidants, our blueberry, our kale, our vitamin C. Well, now we know our body can make it. And let me just show you how much more powerful it is when our body makes it. Interestingly enough, for some of you, like, okay, what's in that pill? What's in it? These 5 ingredients. They're all natural herbs that have been used for centuries. Turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, bacopa, ashwagandha. But this is the genius of that 40 years of research. He didn't just say, here's 5 herbs. It was these 5 herbs in the specific blend, specific ratios in combination created the most beautiful synergy that turns on this pathway. If it was so easy, we would all just go to the store and buy these 5 herbs. A lot of people already take them. Let me tell you, trust the research, just use this product instead. And you can just see again, if we're trying to eat our way to health, it's only fighting that battle of antioxidants to free radicals, the good guys to the bad guys in our body at a 1-to-1 ratio for health. If all it took was to eat healthy and take our supplements, I think every single one of us would agree we would all be feeling healthier. We know the body is the miracle, and Nerve 2 is the master regulator that flips the switch on inside of us to do that. So instead of a 1-to-1 battle, now we make our own antioxidants, and that battle becomes we fight one enzymes of our good guys can neutralize a million free radicals, a million bad guys per second, every single second. So after you take Protandim for 30 days, you can no longer distinguish the blood of an 80-year-old to a 20-year-old. Is that crazy? Like, okay, are we done? Let's go. Let's start with that product, right? But that's where this all began. And that's what gets exciting. And here's some of the third-party research. And I just wanted to highlight that Louisiana State University was one of those universities. And as they were studying the link to skin cancer, you can find 2 published studies. And what they found is when you activate the Nerve2 pathway with Protandim, that it decreased the size and multiplicity by the skin cancer tumors by up to 50%. They came back to the company and said, could you put this activation power inside a skincare line? Well, the company said, let's see. Well, absolutely, they were able to, and they did. I'm going to stop sharing here because I'm going to have Christy tell her story and how she got in, and then we're going to add on this beautiful duo of Protandim and collagen that you guys see on your screen here and how even more powerful that is. So, Christy, back over to you.
Thank you, Kelly. Beautiful job. You have such a like a radio TV voice, man. Good. Hi guys, Christy. I'm out here in Colorado, and I'm just sitting here pinching myself, literally. Like I can't. Like 8.5 years later, I never get tired of hearing that story, and I never like lose that aha moment of man, the universe just opened its doors when you let it, and here I am, and when you hear my journey, it'll all come full circle to you. But I started off, when I was 30 years old, so 28 years ago, working as a esthetician in a dermatology office, right? So 30 years old, and it's right when all the lasers, all the fancy lasers were coming out, and even microdermabrasions and dermaplaning, all the things. So I have, my people in my chair for an hour to 2 hours at a time, and just, talking to them, listening to their stories. I love stories, and our business is all about the stories. Listen to their stories, and you guys, it just broke my heart. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, nobody feels well. They're like coming into the office, they're stressed out. They're telling me that they didn't get sleep last night, that their hormones are out of whack, that they've got lots of aches and pains and gut issues, migraines, just too much stress in their life. And, they're not eating like they should, and they're not exercising like they should. And they're just like, one day I'm going to like start doing all the things and live a healthier life. And that sometimes that one day like never comes. It's crazy. And so I'm thinking, this is all for naught. Like having beautiful skin or hair or what kind of car you drive or how much money you have is all for naught if their bodies are breaking down. So fast forward 6 years later, I started working he's a plastic surgeon in town, but his passion was anti-aging medicine. And so I don't know if you've heard of A4M, but it's for physicians practicing anti-aging medicine. And back in 2004, there weren't that many, but now there's more and more, thank goodness. But he sent me to this seminar in Chicago, and I'm listening to all of these doctors and scientists and researchers who were studying like diseases and just progressive aging, how they made one huge discovery. This was the year 2004. They made this huge discovery, and that was at the root of every single disease they looked at, and just progressive aging itself was oxidative stress, inflammation coming from within. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to do all I can to figure out what causes inflammation, how to lower inflammation, so my people feel good and look good all at the same time. The physician I worked with did like bioidentical hormones back in 2004. He was doing them for about 15 years at that time, so he was really ahead of the time. And then I got my nutrition certification, whole food, plant-based nutrition. Fast forward, I opened up a clinic doing like disease prevention, helping people with diet and lifestyle, right? Eating more anti-inflammatory foods, counseling people on getting enough sleep and all the things, but cosmetic dermatology at the same time, because that's what floats the boat. Let's just say that's where the money is, right? Unfortunately, 2.5 years later, when we're up and running and going gangbusters, I did lose the clinic due to a failed partnership. She had 1% more ownership than I did. And you guys, that is when the universe spoke to me. LifeVantage came into my life, and I saw the science behind the product, the hero formulation, and I didn't even question it. I'm like, this is an absolute no-brainer. And a plant-based pill that reduces that oxidative stress / inflammation. Like, this is where I'm meant to be. Nobody can take it away from me, this business. I can build it as big as I want to, and really help people by the masses. I mean, look at here. We've got 22 people just on this, and people are going to share this. Like, we really can build this business all over the world by the masses versus just one by one in a clinic. So 8.5 years later, we've got 7 grandkids now. My husband just quit his job in December. And so we now travel around, visit our kids, but I'm still doing things like this and building my business and helping the team and sharing the products, right? Because I'll never, ever stop. So, I realize, right, that our skin, I really want you to think about this. Our skin is a living organ. It's breathing, it's nourished with food. I mean, we are meant to eat food that Mother Nature provides for us. All the plant foods contain all the antioxidants that, can lower oxidative stress, but we're just not consuming enough on a day-to-day basis. They're not as nutritious as they were back before the Industrial Revolution. We've been exposed to 85,000 more chemicals since the Industrial Revolutions. That's when plastics were developed and pesticides and herbicides and growing things fast and GMOs and all the things, right? So we just live in a more toxic environment, and we can do all we can to eat as clean as possible, but it's really, really hard. So that is, why everybody needs to be on this Protandim NRF2 activator, you guys, this little yellow activator. So I want you to think about conditions on the skin like acne, rosacea, eczema, skin cancer. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, right? Eczema, psoriasis, that's inflammation on the skin. And we can do all the external treatments we can, but we're not addressing it at the root cause. It's going to keep popping up, and you're going to keep going in to see your esthetician. So we've got to address that inflammation from within, but also because our cells are making their own antioxidants, like Kelly beautifully explained, our skin is getting its nourishment from our own antioxidants. So eating well, getting enough sleep, and bringing down inflammation, you're going to treat the root of that. So do you want me to go on to the collagen now?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, especially because they pair so beautifully.
Yes. Oh my goodness, you guys. So this launched June, 3 years ago now, right? This collagen. I was not excited about a collagen being launched. I was privy to the information, a few months before it actually launched. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we are like way behind the 8 ball. I've never backed a collagen just because of all the feedback I've gotten from my patients, that they're expensive. They're not really doing anything. I don't like the ingredients in them. Until, of course, the LifeVantage collagen came out, and there was several of us that took it for a whole month, and we had to take pictures and talk amongst each other about our experiences within that month. I was blown away. So this is what I did not know. We have 28 types of collagen in our bodies. It's not just about hair, skin, and nails. 28 types. Collagen lines our brains and our eyes, our mouths, our hearts, our guts, our joints, our ligaments, our fascia. Like it's part of our makeup. And, collagen depletes as we get older. And it's really hard to bring that collagen back. And so, our collagen, you guys, liquid marine collagen activated. It has 10 types of the 28 types. Most collagens on the market have 1 to 2 types. This has 10 types of collagen, and it is the only collagen that activates our own natural collagen making processes. So it's not, I mean, you will see it in your skin because, right, our skin is a telltale sign of what's going on in the inside. So when we show you these photos, you're going to see these beautiful photos of how great the skin is, wrinkles going away and brightening and filling up and all of the things. But what makes me so happy, again, circling back around my story, is that it's starting from within. So they're feeling better, lowering risk for aging, just having a more quality of life. And looking beautiful at the same time. You literally can have it all. You can have both. So do we want to show some of the pictures?
Yeah, and you guys, this is what's so interesting, right? With Protandim, I said we take it to make it. You take it to get your body to make antioxidants. And with this collagen, you stop making collagen in your 20s. So if anybody's on here under 20, like good job, you're still making collagen. But if you're beyond that, your collagen stops being made and turned over. And so over time you get depleted. And it's no wonder why all of us women, by the time we kind of hit 40, all of a sudden you've not been making collagen for 10 years, you go, oh my God, wait, like where did this all of a sudden come from? It came from the slow process of no longer making collagen. And what I love about this is not only is your body now turning on to make collagen, and never before has there been a product that turns on your genes to make it, but also, we have genes that eat away our collagen, that break down our collagen. The product also turns off that gene. And so, no longer is your collagen being broken down at the same rate. So, it's just a phenomenal collagen. And almost, I wish, Christy, right, that we could call it something different than collagen because this is not a collagen supplement. It is truly a collagen activator.
So clean, you guys. Just the ingredients in it: ruby red quinoa, citrus and berry. It comes in a 1.7 ounce glass bottle. You drink one every day. It's so good. And I want you to think like if you've ever gone to an esthetician or you've just bought like a peel for your face or a mask for your face or whatever it is, you've heard of microneedling and all the lasers and stuff. It all is about stimulating collagen, right? Even retin-A, it's about stimulating collagen synthesis. And so, people spend thousands of dollars on treatments, say for their face, maybe neck, chest, to stimulate collagen, but it's literally only stimulating it in those areas. So this is stimulating it from within all of those areas. So cellulite, like skin laxicity on the body, neck is so hard to improve. My eyesight, I don't share this enough, but my eyesight, it's been 2020. And then a couple years ago, after the collagen came out, it was actually 2015. And then we have a product actually called Icy Bright. I started taking that again, and then it was 2010, which I guess is an anomaly. Like it barely happens. It's crazy. So again, it's the collagen. It's reducing that inflammation in the body, and then the collagen. So it's way more than skin, hair, and nails. Yes.
And before you guys show you some pictures, that's so interesting, Christy, because same. So here I am. I'm about to be 53. I should have readers right now. Like I should have something. And I used to need contacts. I went from no longer even needing contacts or glasses to now I still no longer. And it's between the Icy Bright and the collagen that my eye health has improved so much. It's wild. Okay, so here's some photos, ladies. This is so fun. And I'm going to flip through them relatively quickly. But we love Betty because Betty's pictures, I think, are the most famous of all. It's like her transformation was unbelievable. And this is taking collagen and the Protandim NRF2. So you can look day 120 days, 5 months, day 1, 2 months, and it's going to go on. Look at the skin texture. the brightness, the discoloration. Look at the fine lines around the eyes. It's just like it's like they woke up. It's like they got their inner glow back, right? Are you guys amazed? It's like,
So
and it goes
pretty.
on and on.
Because it's
Uh,
super important to take photos before you start any of our products, but especially the collagen, because it does work that quickly. And I'm not one to just say that, but it worked like within 90 days, you will see a difference. So we've had eyelids lifting. Again, look at the crepiness of the skin. So really be good at taking photos, all different angles of everything, just for your own baseline. And it's really fun because your body does change and it changes over time.
yeah. Oh
Definitely.
my gosh.
So, yeah,
If you
yeah.
guys aren't excited about that, I mean, I felt the same way about collagen, Christy, but what I did know because of my, knowledge in brain health is I did know that collagen could support brain health. So when you have something that's supporting the gut lining, the brain lining, the gut brain connection, I was like, wow, this is amazing. So this is fabulous. So you guys, we're going to take a mini pause on sharing slides for a second because we have another story. We're going to go into the skincare line, but as we go into the skincare line, before Christy gives us a deep dive, we're going to bring Brenda Dahlgren on because Brenda has a skin cancer story. This is Skin Cancer Month. Um, we have many, many stories of people, but Brenda is one, so dear to me, but two, her story is very, very profound. Growing up in Arizona, I have a very big history of skin cancer in my family, and my son has skin cancer. So it means a lot to me. So, Brenda, I'm going to have you tell your little story, and then I'll pull up your couple photos, okay?
Okay, thanks. I've been taking notes, and every time I listen to this, it's just so exciting. But it is kind of near and dear to my heart because of my skin cancer story. So, just to back up, I am Brenda Dahlgren. I live in the Boise, Idaho area, and I met Kelly actually almost 15 years ago now after our son had a skateboarding accident, and we took him to Kelly and Arthur for treatment for a spinal cord injury and a traumatic brain injury. So we were one of those people who um, unfortunately met Kelly at a pretty low point, but it has turned completely positive because 10 years ago, she and Arthur introduced us to LifeVantage for the health of our family and our son, and it has completely changed our life. Everyone in my family has a different story. But I'm going to tell my skin story today. So I grew up in Southern California in the sun, beach, river, poolside, all the things that we do. I played tennis and all the sports in high school. And back then in the day, I'm 61, and we didn't use sunscreen. In fact, we used not so great things on our skin to promote tanning and things. So about 20 years ago, in my late 30s, early 40s, I started seeing a dermatologist, and I was seeing the dermatologist, and she was constantly removing something off my skin. And then I had to see her every 3 months. And in the last 20 years, I've had probably over 20 um, things on my skin taken off, burned off, cut off. And 9 of those turned into skin cancer on my face. And I had Mohs procedures multiple times on my face, 4 times on my nose, and plastic surgery, full skin grafts on my nose, 4 of them. And when Kelly introduced us to LifeVantage, I obviously started taking Protandim Nerve 2 was the only Protandim at the time. And then I added in the skincare when it came along. And it has completely, um, little by little, just changed. Everything got better. The number of biopsies started going down. And instead of having, these spots removed every 3 months, I started having to go every 6 months. And for a couple of years there, it was 6 months to a year. It's been 5 years now since I've had anything surgically removed off my face, any Mohs procedures. Um, and not only the number of skin cancer incidents, but the scarring from that, you'll see the pictures in a minute of the scarring. My scarring is people go, "You have what on your nose?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've had four, literally like had a hole in my nose. Ask Kelly." Um, but people can't believe that I've had four on just on my nose alone. But they're hardly noticeable. And now I actually went to the dermatologist yesterday, got a completely clean bill of health. She said, "I'll see you in 6 months." And it's just super exciting to know that Louisiana State study is like near and dear to my heart. I love the fact that our products have science and research and patents and all of the things, but just knowing that um, I will never stop using these products for sure. And then when the collagen came out, oh my gosh, that was a game changer for also for my skin. Um, and I think God every day, and I thank Kelly for, introducing it to us. So
Oh my God.
um, that's my story.
Brenda, thank you. And you guys, once you start having more and more and more, and you have less viability of your skin, and obviously, Christy, you know this, it's harder and harder for the doctors to cut, burn things. And so the fact that not only did they slow down, but they've like stopped and her skin is completely healing, it's just crazy. So I'm gonna go back to sharing screen for just a moment. Um, Hold on one second. I'm sharing the wrong.
So I do want to throw out while you're finding
Yeah.
that, Kelly. So the two of these together, you guys, the protandim and the collagen together, it's actually 1 + 1 = 3. It's that much better. And I don't get super sciencey about it. All I say is, people that do cryotherapy and cold plunging, which I think is super cool, and I do it too. The benefits that those provide are dated every single minute of every single day with these two together. So like for athletes, performance, recovery, repair, the game changer, the two together. Anytime we add the Protandim NRF2 to any of our products, it just makes it that much more powerful.
Christy, before we see Brenda's photos, these are a couple of yours. You just want to talk about them briefly?
Yeah, so this is Miranda and a patient of mine. Now, mind you, after I lost my clinic and I partnered with LifeVantage, I went and worked as an employee for a local like med spa here, and they did not want me sharing the LifeVantage products, but it was so hard, but I developed relationships with my patients, so I did. So I have some patients definitely that I was able to talk to and get on the products because it enhances the treatments that estheticians are doing. So this gal Miranda came in and she's like, I don't like, the red in my skin. And you can see if you've got that eye, but the thinning of her face on the left side as we're facing her is her right side, but her skin is thinning. So therefore the barrier gets more sensitive, more prone to sun damage. It's red. So I'm like, girl, we're going to do a series of IPL treatments. It's a light that's flashed on the skin that helps pull up reds and browns out of the skin. But I also want you to start the liquid collagen to enhance the treatments of the IPL. So 3 months of collagen, 3 IPL treatments. You can see it looks like she had fillers and Botox and thread lifting. Crazy, huh? And it's literally just 3 months of collagen. And
Wow.
yeah. And then this is Renee. And so Renee on the far left, she comes in. I'm like, girl, we need to do a CO2 laser resurfacing, a very aggressive laser to resurface the skin. But I want you to get started on the liquid collagen to help repair the barrier and again, enhance the treatment that we're doing. So at 2 weeks, you guys, this is when she came in to have the laser treatment. We just started. So we didn't even do the laser treatment. So this is just 2 weeks on collagen.
Wow.
Then you did the laser. Imagine where, the laser is $3,500 treatment just for the face. So imagine like her dollars went so much further adding the collagen into that. And again, she's getting so many more benefits, right? But it's really enhancing what the laser did. And then this is 4 weeks post the combination. So we are turning back the clock, you guys.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay. So this is Brenda. Brenda, I'm going to talk through it for you because I know sometimes it's even hard. But you guys, this was Brenda's second to last surgery. So what you don't even see this 2 weeks post surgery, this very first picture of Brenda and her nose is initially there was a hole you could see all the way through down into her nose. So This was 2 weeks. And again, Brenda is now activated on the Protandim line. She and fully the skincare line. But Brenda, I don't think at this time we had collagen yet.
Nope.
No collagen yet. Okay.
No,
So
no,
this
not
is
yet.
2 weeks post. Here's 3 weeks post. Now you go to the bottom. Okay, this is the same 3 weeks, but just a little bit of makeup on. And this is 1 year post. I mean, if you think this literally was full thickness, okay, up here all the way through, and now look, it's almost unrecognizable. Like that is the power of the body to heal if given the right activation. And then
Wow.
this is Branda's very, very last surgery that she had to have. This was now 5 years ago, like she said, her very last. But this is what it looks like. And this was Brenda maybe, I don't know.
That was maybe a week after
Yeah,
surgery.
a week
Maybe,
after surgery. Yep.
yeah.
And then here you guys look. This was not even 10 days later, right? 8 days later, look at the healing. I mean, this is just incredible. And her doctor is just like, wow, you healed great. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, it's just the power. It's just
He
so,
didn't
so amazing. Let's
he
look.
didn't even he didn't even want to do a any kind of skin graft at that point. He said, you know what, we're gonna let it heal, and it's healed very beautifully. And then I think since the collagen, well, I know since the collagen, it's created, like Christy was saying, it like filled it in because I literally didn't have part of my nose over here.
Mm, that's awesome.
Uh,
I'm so happy for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, Brenna, thank you so much for sharing. I'm gonna unpin you here. Okay, ladies, so we are going to go through the skincare, and I know we're already kind of rolling in time, but this is just so juicy, and I really hope you're like, wow, because I believe when you hear people's stories, you feel yourself or your friends or your neighbor in those stories, right? They're so personal. But the skincare line is on, I don't know what's the best because the skincare line is like a rock star. So, Christy, back to you.
I know this poor skincare line. We've got all these activators, they're working on the inside. I'm telling you, this is so underrated, or, we need to get just as loud about our skincare as we do everything else. But first of all, who doesn't want a skincare that contains turmeric and green tea and ashwagandha and milk thistle, right? Like who doesn't? And, who what was I gonna say? Who doesn't want a skincare line? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, we have oxidative stress coming from the outside as well, right? Like wind and sun and all of the things. So everybody uses skincare. So this skincare, you guys, I'm telling you, it's so cool. So I've worked with clinical skincare all of the years and have seen it all, right? And worked with it all. And there's a lot of chemicals in clinical skincare. There are, there's a lot of, they're costly, right? Somebody's making a profit, let's just say. A lot of clinical skincare is actually, owned by pharmaceutical companies. They have a spin-off skincare line. So, and it's always marketed and always has been for years. Like this is a whole skincare regime for acne skin. And this is one for sensitive skin. This is one for aging skin, right? Well, if you can wrap your head around this skincare line is working with our body's chemistry, just like all of our other internal products. And so it doesn't matter your age, gender, if you've got sensitive skin or dry skin or oily skin, it literally works with your body's chemistry. So keep that in mind. It's not fancy, it's not bougie, it's not expensive, but it works like crazy. So the cleanser has pomegranate enzymes in it. So what it's doing is it's pulling impurities from your pores. It's also helping to remove that top dead layer of skin, right? The very top layer of our skin is called stratum corneum. It's dead. And young, healthy skin turns over, the old skin cells fall off, the new skin cells push up, and you've got this beautiful thing happening. Well, as we get older, around our 30s, that process slows down. And instead of every 28 to 30 days, it's like every 40 days. And then we get into our 50s, it's every like 60 days before our skin turns over. So then our skin gets kind of dull, skincare products don't get absorbed, and all of the things if we're not turning over the skin cells. So there's two products in this line that turn over the skin cells. One is the cleanser. So what I want you guys to do, it just takes a pearl size amount, get water, get it all foamy, and just take your time, 30 to 60 seconds. And because it's going to, what do? Activate. It's going to start activating the skin to do its thing, and then rinse, and your skin's going to feel so tingly. But again, it's kind of helping exfoliate in a very gentle way the dead skin cells and pulling up impurities and all the grime from the day and all of the things. And it's kind of just this, it's not squeaky clean because it doesn't dry out. It keeps your own natural oils in your skin. So it's such a beautiful cleanser, you guys. And don't forget the neck and décolleté with all of these products. So then the second, this is really the magic. It's called True Renew. It is a retinol alternative. So I can talk 30 minutes on Retin-A and retinols. I won't, but basically, like Retin-A is a prescription strength vitamin A that turns over the skin very rapidly. It's overprescribed, so too many people are taking it that shouldn't. It can cause major sensitivity on the skin, more photo damage. It makes your skin more photo sensitive to the sun. And it's dry and flaky. It can take months for your skin to get used to it. So then there's over-the-counter retinols, which really I haven't even found an over-the-counter one that works very well. It's a very low percentage of vitamin A. So this is so amazing. It's got cranberry biopeptides. They're actually I had to write it down because I always forget, upcycled. So we're taking cranberries that are used for like juices and other purposes, and we're upcycling the remnants and extracting the biopeptides from it. It's a really actually cool process. So it helps with firmer, smoother skin. You guys will feel this within a couple days. If you have like kind of bumps on your skin, or it looks dull or feels rough and dull, you're going to feel this after using it in a couple days. And again, all this stuff you want to use morning and night. It's okay. It doesn't cause photosensitivity. It doesn't make your skin flake or peel. So take the time, again, it doesn't take a lot of product, but to really massage it into the skin and then down the neck and the décolleté. It's going to activate. So then these two, the cleanser and the True Renew, will prep your skin for everything else, right? Because we're turning over the skin cells, so allowing the other two ingredients, products, to absorb better, right? Which, let's talk about absorption for a minute. Gone are the days where we want chemicals, right? Everybody is looking for a clean skincare that actually works, and there's not many out there. Chemicals penetrate in your skin in 20 seconds. We've got to stop the madness and using stuff with chemicals in it, right? And I know there's such a huge awareness about that right now, which is awesome. So the third is this True Lift. It's our eye serum that it has this really cool like metal cooling tip to it. And this helps with, like, when I worked in the clinic, we had an eye serum that was great for puffy eyes. And then we had another eye serum that's great for, like crow's feet, and another one for bags. Like and they're about $120 a piece, right? This one treats it all of the things, puffiness, bags, fine lines. It helps to tighten and smooth. I actually like to use it around the mouth, like up at the upper lip lines for sure. And this has quinoa seeds, microalgae, and of course, everything has our NRF2 blend in it, right? So then lastly, we've got the True Hydrate, which is so moisturizing, hydrating, firming, but it's brightening. It is helping break up the pigment in our cells. We've got some pictures of, and we can't say our products treat or cure a disease, and melasma is a skin disease, but look at the photos and take photos of yourself, because it helps to break up that pigment and really brighten the skin and prevent further damage and further darkening of the skin. There's other, again, prescription creams that are very controversial, like hydroquinone out there. And this is doing a fabulous job. You guys, this whole system with these 4 products, the price point's ridiculous. It's under $200, and it lasts a good couple, 2-3 months. I mean, my husband uses this as well, and I don't even have to order it maybe every 3 months. And you can actually, when you're a customer on subscription, you can actually delay your subscription like 2 months or 3 months when you need this, which is super, super awesome. So take photos again before you use anything, but this is a really amazing skincare line. And we actually do have a a mineral-based sunscreen as well that I don't have with me, but it's really cool. It's in a stick and you can just kind of swipe it. It's great for kids.
I love that so much because most of them have like a little bit of a hue or a gray white kind of coating, and it goes on clean. It's not sticky. And truly on the back of the container and the bottle that you will see, it says clinically proven to reduce your risk of skin cancer. Have you ever seen a sunscreen that says that on it? I mean, that is like, oh my gosh, Michelle's showing us right now, you guys. It's pretty phenomenal. And just to let all of you guys know, like, one, we want you to be healthy. We want you to feel good from the inside out, the outside in. We want you to glow. We love you. Um, and there is a Mother's Day special right now, which just is happening, just kind of coincidence with all of this, that if you purchase $200 or more or up to $250 or more, you'll get a free sunscreen stick and a free True Pout. It's a lip oil. So it's kind of a great time to go, okay, let me buy this stuff. Let me grab the collagen and Nerf 2 and skincare. And then, like Christy said, is you can make your skincare and push that out every 2 months or 3 months. I've every kid of mine and everybody uses this product. So I don't know. The face wash, we can't keep it in our house. Everyone uses it so much. I thought you guys, before I close, I just thought I want to show you the system is so simple. Nobody wants complex. Nobody has the time. Like, but make it your own self-care, your own luxury experience. Just like Christy said, like take your time, rub it in, massage it, let it do its work, let it activate. But here's just a quick little reel of like how simple it is. Okay, I just thought you guys would think this is fun. I just need to go back in slides just a moment on here.
Love it.
So I just thought you guys, it was just like,
Yeah.
it's simple, it's fun. I love it. I pretend like I'm in the spa. And
Kelly, you are a skincare influencer,
yeah.
okay? I thought I didn't realize last night who I was going live with. I should have
There we
seen that reel
go.
first.
Yeah,
That would have
yeah.
upped my game.
Oh my gosh. You guys, well, here's the thing. Christy, anything else before we actually like close that you want to share about either whether it's the science or why you love them or anything specific about the products you're like, oh, I want to share that as well, like a last nugget.
Yeah, I think just knowing what we know, right, about nutrition and disease and inflammation and all of the things, like really take a look at this. And it's the real deal. It's got the real science. And we have one life. Don't you wake up every day like we have one life? We got to live it every day, like live it and live it with quality. And we want to live as long as we can doing the things that we love with the people that we love and just feel good. And it's totally possible to do that, but through activation.
Yes. So you guys, just like when read a good book, you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to share this book with you, right? Or we find a new restaurant, we can't wait to share. That's what we do with these products. But these products don't just give us a good meal, or they don't just like have, the lasting benefits of the knowledge of the book. This is changing your health and future forever. And if we can be people out there that are the light, that's sharing this message of health and that the body's capable of activating from the inside out to truly heal and repair, then we could all live healthier, longer, full lives, like Christy was saying. So I would really, really invite you, after you saw this, don't just walk away going, oh, that was interesting. Thanks for the invite. I want you to make a decision like, you know what? Health is important to me. I want these products. So how do you get them ordered? Get with the person that invited you and get what you want ordered today. And if you're like, wow, Kelly and Christy and some of the other people that I get invited, it seems like they're having a lot of fun. I might want to share this with people. There's a lot of people out there that you don't even know need extra money right now because finances are a big, big difficulty in many people's lives that need a little bit extra. So maybe you just want to get your products paid for. Maybe you're looking for side gig money. Maybe you're looking to retire from what you've been doing, like Christy and I. Whatever it is for you, there is a place, and we welcome you because this is truly a wellness community that we're building. So, to everybody out there, thank you for being here with us. These products are changing lives, and we want to change yours as well.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, everybody. This was fun.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great one. We'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye bye.